guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing a haul of everything that I got at Glamour Beauty Festival. So if you saw my last video, which was the vlog of Glamour Beauty Festival, you will know that I said I wanted to do a video showing you guys everything that I got. So this is going to be that video. Small disclaimer before we get into this video though, I just want to say I'm not trying to brag about anything I got. I just wanted to show you guys, and then if Glamour Beauty Festival is on again next year and you're considering going, it kind of shows you what you can get for the price. Because all of the free treatments and goodie bags and everything available were well worth it for the price of the ticket. Now we only got an afternoon ticket, but it was still way worth it. So with all of that said, let's get into the video, shall we? Okay, so I'm going to start with the Glamour Beauty Festival goodie bag, as that is kind of the star of all of the bags I have down here, and the main goodie bag. So this is what the Glamour Beauty Festival goodie bag looks like. As you can see, it is huge and it is jam-packed with stuff. Okay, so before I start showing you things out of the goodie bag, I just want to say I am actually refilming this, so I am going to be able to give more of an opinion on things, as I've actually tried quite a few of these products now. But the first impressions that you will see next was filmed the same time that I filmed this the first time. So in the first impressions, if I keep saying, like I said in my last video, it might not all apply because obviously I am refilming this. Whereas when I filmed this the first time, I hadn't used any of the products. But any products that I did try in the first impressions, which will be the next video you guys will see, I'm going to try to not go into too much detail and say too much about them, so that you can still get like the first impression and my initial thoughts on it from the first impressions next. But yeah, so if you watch the first impressions that I put up after this video, just bear in mind that obviously this has been refilmed after the first impressions has already been filmed. Another quick thing I just want to say before I start showing you guys what is actually in the goodie bag is one item is actually missing. Again, because I'm refilming this, I gave one of the items to my auntie. So yeah, I'm going to try and remember to mention it, but if I forget, basically one item is missing out of the goodie bag because I gave it to my auntie, as I didn't think I was going to be refilming this. So yeah, let's get into the goodie bag. Okay, so first we have this, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores Primer. Now, Smashbox Photo Finish is a primer that I have wanted to try for ages. I've heard great things about these primers, and I've been using this every time I do my makeup recently, and I absolutely love it. When I apply it, it actually reminds me of the Benefit Professional Primer, just in the texture and everything. So if I open it up, I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is what it looks like on the inside, what the actual product looks like. And if I show you guys what I mean, if I pop some on the back of my hand. So it comes out like this, kind of like a nudish colour. When you rub it in, it kind of has like a texture that feels as though it almost disappears into the skin. Now if you've used this primer or Benefits Professional, you'll probably know what I mean. But it just feels as if it kind of like just disappears into the skin, which I absolutely love about this primer, because it doesn't leave like anything behind, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't leave your face feeling like wet or sticky or anything like that. I don't completely know how to put it, but yeah, I've been absolutely loving that primer. Again, I want to tell you guys what I've been thinking of these products, but I also don't want to give too much away when I have the first impressions going up next of some of these. Okay, so next we have the Josh Wood Colour Tinted Dry Shampoo, and this is in the shade Lighter Brown for shades 5 to 6, and it just looks like this. I actually didn't know that tinted dry shampoo was a thing until I saw this. Now I haven't tried this yet because I'm not at the hairdresser's again until Christmas Eve, so I think I'm going to take this and I'm going to ask my hairdresser if this shade is like good enough for my hair, because for those who don't know, I have like light brown highlights through my hair. Although into next year I am considering going fully light brown, so maybe I'll be able to use it then. But yeah, so I haven't used this yet, but I guess I'll get back to you on whether I can use it or not. Okay, so next we have another hair product, and this is the Amika Brooklyn Bombshell Blowout Spray. And it just looks like this. I love the packaging on this, it's so pretty. Again, I haven't used this. I don't really blow dry my hair much. The only time I really ever get my hair blow dried is at the hairdressers when they're styling it for me. But yeah, so as I said, I am at the hairdressers on Christmas Eve, so I am considering taking this with me for when my hairdresser blow dries my hair, and having her test it out so that I can kind of see what this product is all about. But from what I can gather, it just kind of helps with blow drying, and I'm not sure if it gives volume, I'm not really too sure. But yes, so I would like to try that at some point. Okay, so next we have a skincare product, and this is the Cordially Vinyl Pure Purifying Gel Cleanser, and it just looks like this. So I have been using this recently, and so far I must say I'm absolutely loving it. My skin feels so refreshed after I've used this. And I'd never actually used a gel cleanser before either, but I'm really liking it so far. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but I do still use my liquid Simple Water Boost micellar cleansing water afterwards, just because sometimes after I use this my skin can feel a little bit dry, and that I guess just kind of rehydrates it a little bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that after this or not, but my skin feels great with those two like combined. But yeah, so I've been absolutely loving this recently, and a little really does go a long way. You really don't have to use a lot of this to get a really good cleanse. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving that recently. Okay, so the next item is actually a voucher, and this is for 30% off the Remington Prolux collection on their website. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, I have not used this yet, as their products are still a little bit pricey for me, honestly, even with the 30% off, I feel like. But depending when this expires, I would like to save up and maybe buy like some straighteners or something, because I would like to start straightening my hair more into next year. So yeah, not really too much to say about that. Next is another makeup item. So this is the e.l.f. Metallic Flare highlighter in the shade White Gold. Ignore the packaging. When I opened this, it kind of came out like this and I can't get it back in, so ignore that. But if I take this out of here, so the highlighter itself just looks like this, and it's just a really nice light gold. I'll try and swatch it for you guys. So I don't know how well or if at all you can see that, but it's just a really nice, somewhat subtle light gold highlighter, which I love. So I have tried this. I think I tried it in the first impressions that you'll be seeing next as well. So I'm going to try not to say too much, but when I have been using this, I've been using it on my inner corner and on my nose, just as it is a really pigmented highlighter, but it's also pretty subtle, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've been loving that recently. It is a gorgeous shade as well. Okay, so I guess this next product is kind of skin and makeup related. So it is this. This is a makeup eraser, and this is basically like a face cloth that you wet and then it removes your makeup. So I've tried this once since getting it, and I must say I was really impressed. It took my makeup off really well. The only issue I had was my skin felt very sore afterwards, and I don't know if maybe it's just because it's a material that my skin is not used to, or because it's a new product that I've not used before, or if it's just my skin, or if I pressed too hard. I really don't know, so I am willing to give this a second chance soon, but it is so soft. And when I looked these up online, it says that you can use these for 3 to 5 years, which is pretty amazing. And so I would like to be able to use this to take my makeup off, as it just seems like an easier way. And also when I read the instructions for this as well, it said that after you use it, you can just wash it with soap and water, and then obviously to fully wash them after a while you can put them in the washing machine. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I'm gonna give it a second chance and see if my skin reacts the same way, or if it was just because it was the first time I'd used it. But yeah, so I'm excited to give that another try. Moving on, so next we have this little mini Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipstick, and this is in the shade Candy Venom, and if we open it up, it just looks like this. Very shiny, very fancy, very luxurious. So I've tried this once so far just to kind of try it on and see what the colour was all about, and I do feel like this is more of a spring and summer shade for me, as, let me show you guys, it is very pink. If I swatch it on the back of my hand, so it just looks like this. It's like very fuchsia pink. So I think this is more of a spring summer shade for me. I feel like maybe there's a slight hint of red in there, but I'd definitely describe this as more of a pink. So I'll probably try that in spring and summer more than anything. Okay, so next up we have another makeup item, and this one is actually lashes. So these are the Tatti Lashes 3D Brazilian Hair TL39 lashes, and they just look like this. They're very pretty, and I'm super excited to try these. But I think what I'm going to do before I try these is get like some cheap lashes from Primark or something, because I have only ever tried false lashes once and I didn't apply them. So I want to get into practice of applying false lashes before I try these, with these being more kind of high end. So I think I'll buy like just a few pairs of cheap lashes at Primark to practice first and kind of get used to lashes. But it does say these are reusable, and I think, yeah, they're reusable up to 15 to 20 times if they're cared for properly. So obviously I don't want to use those 15 to 20 times trying to apply them properly. So like I said, I'm going to get some at Primark and practice first, but I'm very excited to try these. Lashes are something that I've wanted to get into for quite a while, and these ones are just so pretty. But yeah, so that is all I can really say for that product. So next is another makeup product, and this is another primer. So this is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh Primer, and it just looks like this. And then if I take it out for you guys, it just comes in this really pretty purple packaging. And fun fact, so I've tried this once and it actually comes out purple, which is so cool. So yeah, as I said, I've tried this once, so there's not too much I can say about it, but it seemed to go on really nicely and it felt really nice with my makeup throughout that day. But again, there's not much I can say about this as I've only used it once. I'll have to try it more before I can kind of give a proper review. But yeah, to show you guys, that is what it looks like. So as you can see, it's kind of like lilac-y purple, and it is very runny. That is the only downside, so it does come out quite fast. But yeah, this actually also smells amazing. I can't tell what it smells of, but it kind of smells like sweets. And it smells really, really good. But yeah, and so now I've blended that out on my hand. I don't know how well you can see, but it seems to just kind of brighten a little bit. But yeah, so not much I can say about that. I'll have to use it a few more times, and I'll maybe get back to you guys on what I think of that at some point. But yeah, so that is all for that product. So next we actually have another primer. There are a total of 3 primers in this goodie bag, and so this is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and that just looks like this. So I haven't really tried this one yet, so there's not much I can say about it, but I'm excited to try it. I love trying new primers and kind of seeing which ones go best with my makeup. But yeah, so there's not too much I can say about that other than I'm super excited to try that. Moving on to the next product. So this is the Michael Kors Wonderlust Body Lotion. Again, I haven't really tried this. I love the packaging though, it's so pretty. And this again smells amazing. Again, I cannot explain the scent and it's really annoying because I'm so bad at describing the scent of things, but it smells incredible and I keep forgetting I have this, honestly. Body lotion is one of those things that I want to get into, but I just forget. So maybe I'll try this at some point and let you guys know what I think of it. I think I'm going to love it just because it smells incredible. But yeah, so there's not too much I can say about that other than it actually smells amazing. And that's literally all I can really say about it, other than the fact I like the packaging. So yeah, I guess that's it for that product. Okay, so next we have another skincare related product, and this is the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Oxygenating Deep Cleanse Mask. Again, as you can see, as this is not opened, I've not used this yet, but I'm really excited to try this. Bubble face masks is something that really intrigued me. I've never tried a bubble face mask before, but I have a simple face mask left, so I think I'm going to use that before I try this. So again, there's not too much I can say about this product, except I'm really excited to try this. Bubble masks intrigue me so much. So this next item is kind of a random item, but this is just the Pop Sockets Phone Grip and Stand. Now again, I've never actually used a pop socket. The case I currently have on my phone is a flip case, so I just don't feel like I need one, and I don't feel like it would really go well in that case. But yeah, who knows, maybe I'll end up trying this in the future. So again, there isn't much I can say about this at the moment as I haven't used it. Okay, so next is another fragrance related product. So this is Stash by Sarah Jessica Parker. So this is what the box looks like. It's just very plain black with gold writing. And then if I open this up, we have the actual fragrance, which just looks like this. Honestly, the packaging of this is gorgeous. There is one downside to this for me though, and that is I don't like the scent of this. And honestly, when I've shown my family this as well, they've actually said they don't like it either. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just not my type of scent. But yeah, so I'm not fond of the scent of this, so I haven't actually used this. So yeah, not too much to say about that. Next is another makeup item, and this is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder Gelée, and this is in the shade 01 Heat Wave. So this is a highlighter, and it just looks like this. Very glamorous, luxurious packaging. Then if I open it up, this is what the highlighter itself looks like. It's very, very beautiful. And I must say, I've been using this constantly. Again, I use this in the first impressions that you'll be seeing next, so I don't want to say too much, but I am obsessed. And if I remember right, I wasn't too sure how I felt about this in the first impressions. I'm not sure exactly what I said, but I think it was something about it didn't seem to go on very well, or it didn't seem all that pigmented or whatever. But I completely take that back. Like, this is so pigmented. I have it on today, and it is gorgeous. Like, it really doesn't take a lot to get a good highlight with this, and it goes on so well. So I'm going to swatch this for you guys if I can. I don't know how well you'll see it because it's starting to get kind of darker outside, but there's still like daylight, if that makes sense. But yeah, where can I swatch it where I haven't already swatched? We'll go here. So that is what that looks like. As you can see, it is a beautiful gold highlight. I absolutely love it, and I definitely think this is my favourite highlight possibly ever. Like, I absolutely love this highlighter. So yeah, that is it for that product. So next is another skincare product, and this is the Pixi Retinol Tonic Toner, and it just looks like this. And as you may be able to tell, I have been using this a lot recently. So I'm going to be 100% honest, I am not 100% sure what this is supposed to do. I just know that when I read about this online, I'm pretty sure it said it is suitable for all skin types, and I'm not sure if it said it's supposed to firm and that kind of stuff. So I've been using this after cleansing every night, and my skin just feels so refreshed when I use this. Again, as I said, I'm not 100% sure what this is supposed to do. I'm fairly new to like toner and skincare. This is like the first toner I've ever used, but it leaves my skin feeling super refreshed, and I absolutely love it. Next we have another hair product. So this is the Bumble and Bumble Blow Glow Thermal Protection Mist, and it just comes in this really nice like coppery bottle. Again, I haven't used this as I don't really use much heat on my hair at home. The main time heat is used on my hair is when my hairdresser is styling my hair. So again, I'm thinking of taking this on Christmas Eve and having my hairdresser try it before she straightens my hair, just so I can kind of see how this works on my hair. But yeah, so not a lot I can say about that. So as you can probably tell, as I've been filming quite a while and I feel like this is probably going to be quite long already, there is a lot of stuff in this goodie bag. It honestly still kind of blows my mind how much they actually gave away, and how many like high-end brands they gave away as well. Like, it's so generous of the brands and Glamour Beauty Festival to have given this much away. Okay, so next we have another skincare product, and this is the Clinique 2-in-1 Cleansing Micellar Gel and Light Makeup Remover, and it just looks like this. Very nice pink packaging. I haven't tried this yet as I was trying the Cordially one, and as this is a light makeup remover, I'm really excited to try this too, to remove my makeup and see how well it works. But yeah, so not much I can say about that as of yet. But after trying the Cordially Gel Cleanser, I'm very excited to try that. Okay, so I guess this is kind of a skincare product. But next is the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream Lip Protectant Stick. This is just what the box looks like. And then if I open it up, the packaging on this is beautiful. So it just looks like this. Super colourful, super pretty. Now, I've used this a couple of times. Not so much recently, but when I first got this, I used it quite a few times. And so basically on the inside, it just looks like this. And so it doesn't have a colour to it, it doesn't go on as a colour. So I would use this when I was wearing makeup, under lipstick and stuff. And I was basically trying this instead of my lip balm. And I must say, it did really well. Whenever I had this on, my lips felt really nice. They didn't feel super dry or anything. So yeah, I was really impressed with this. I need to start using it again more recently, as I've gone back to my lip balm. But yeah, when I was using this, I absolutely love it. And I just want to say as well, it really smells like tea tree. But yeah, so that is it for that product. Okay, so we're down to the final few items for the Glamour Beauty Festival goodie bag. I feel like I've been filming forever, so I am sorry if this video is already really long. The other two bags really don't have a lot in them. I've been trying to get through this as fast as I can, but obviously I do want to tell you guys in detail what I think of a product. But yeah, so next is another skincare product, and this is the Origins Ginseng Ultra Hydrating Energy Boosting Cream, and it just looks like this. And if I open it up, this is what the actual product itself looks like. It just comes in this nice orange container. Now, again, this is one of the products I haven't used. I feel like there are quite a lot of products in this bag I haven't used, just because once I got onto one product, I've kind of stuck with it. But I haven't tried this yet. I am excited to try this though, as I've heard great things about Origins as a brand. So this has a very citrusy smell to it, which honestly I don't know how I feel about. I'm not a huge fan of citrusy scents, but I am still really excited to try this. So again, maybe it'll be one of those products that I get back to you once I've tried it. But yeah, so not much to say about that, other than I'm excited to try it. And yeah, so that is that. Moving on to the next product. So the next item is this. I don't know how well you can see that in this lighting, but this is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. And if I open it up, it just looks like this. Very beautiful, very luxurious. So I have tried this. I'm pretty sure I tried this in the first impressions, so I'm gonna try not to give too much away, but all I am gonna say is this is incredible. So I'd heard great things about this and really wanted to try it, so I was super excited when I saw that this was in the goodie bag, and I've since tried this and it is amazing. So as I said, I tried this in the first impressions, so if you want to see kind of like my first impression of it, then you'll have to watch that video when it goes up next. But I'm actually wearing this today. I don't know if you can see, but my lashes look like the best they've ever looked. I am completely obsessed with this. It is my new favourite mascara, and I feel like this is definitely going to become a go-to. I feel like when this runs out, I will definitely be buying another one. But yeah, so that is that. Moving on to the final product I have here with me from the goodie bag. And so the final product looks like this. And this is a Huda Beauty Contour and Strobe Lip Set. So if I open this up, it just looks like this. This one is in the shade Heartbreaker and Shameless. So as you can see, you have a lip liner, a matte liquid lipstick, and a strobe. Now I've tried all three of these and honestly they are amazing. I love the shade of the lip liner and the lipstick, that is Heartbreaker. It's a really beautiful red. I'll try to swatch it in a minute for you guys. And then I also love the shade of the strobe. It complements the red beautifully, and I feel like adding the strobe makes it very festive as well. So this is the perfect lip for like the festive season coming up. But yeah, again, I tried this in the first impressions, so if you want to see like my first impression of this, then that will be up hopefully not long after this video. But yeah, I love this. The only issue I've had with this is the liquid lipstick is quite runny in texture, so it does make it a little bit harder to apply for me, as I'm not the best at applying like reds and darker lipsticks anyway. But yeah, so I'll try and swatch these for you now. Okay, so that is the lip liner right there. I feel like it's showing up a bit pinkish in this light, but it's just a very nice red. Now for the liquid lipstick. So that is what the liquid lipstick looks like. Again, just a beautiful, perfect kind of red. Super perfect for the festive season. And then finally the strobe. So this just looks like that. I don't know how well you can see the colour of that, but basically I don't know how to explain the strobe. It's kind of like gold, but it's got like pink in it, and it just complements the red beautifully. But yeah, so that is everything I have here from the goodie bag. Now I did say at the beginning of this video that I would try and remember to mention a product that I don't have with me because I gave it to my auntie, but that did come in the goodie bag. So the product that I don't have with me because I gave it to my auntie was a full-size Schwarzkopf Live silver shampoo. And obviously I don't have blonde hair or anything like that, so it wouldn't have worked for me, so I gave it to my auntie as she has blonde hair. So again, I can't really say much about that as I'm not able to use it. But yeah, so that is the other thing that came in the goodie bag. So before we get into the next goodie bag, I have this sample here, and this is the Josh Wood Colour Everything Mask, and this just says it is the colour locking, fade slowing, hair glossing, multitasking deep conditioning treatment for every hair colour. And that just looks like this. So this didn't actually come in a goodie bag. There were members of staff just kind of walking around handing these out. But I've been considering trying a hair mask for so long, so I'm very excited to try this. Okay, so I feel like it's just gradually getting darker, so I'm going to pop the lights on above me. They don't really do too much, but maybe they'll help a little bit. I need to invest in like a ring light or something. If you know where I can get a good one that's pretty affordable, like I don't mind saving, honestly, for something like that because I'm going to get so much use out of it. But I guess the quicker I can get it, the better. So if you know of like a cheap one that I can use until I can get a better one, please let me know in the comments, as this lighting just isn't great and I feel like it's really reducing the quality of my videos. But yes, I'm going to put the lights on above me and hopefully it makes it just a little bit easier. Okay, so I've popped the lights on above me now and I feel like it's made a little bit of a difference. So now moving on to the next goodie bag. So next is this e.l.f. goodie bag. Now, don't be fooled by the size of this bag. There are only 2 mini products in here, so hopefully I can get through the last few products pretty quickly. So first in here we have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So if I open this up, this is just what it looks like. And then that is just what it looks like on the inside. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that with the lighting. Again, I do apologise. But yeah, I haven't used this yet as I've been using the Smashbox primer. But I am excited to try this as this is the primer that they used on me at e.l.f. at Glamour Beauty Festival before putting on the foundation and concealer. And it seemed to keep the foundation on really well all day. So I'm really excited to kind of try this with my own makeup and see how well it does. And finally for the e.l.f. goodie bag, we have this face cream, which is the e.l.f. Hello Hydration Face Cream. And if I open this up, so this just looks like this. But yes, I've been using this non-stop recently and I absolutely love it. I've actually asked my mum if I can have a full-size one for Christmas because it's that good. So if I open this up and show you guys, it also smells amazing. So you'll probably be able to tell I have used a lot of this. After doing cleanser and toner, I use this every single day, every morning, every night. I absolutely love it. My skin feels so amazing and so soft since I've started using this. And yeah, I would 100% recommend this. But yeah, I tried this in the first impressions, but obviously with skincare you can't always go by just a first impression. And as I said, I've been using this constantly and I absolutely love it. Okay, moving on to the final bag, and that is this one. So this was not a goodie bag. I actually bought this myself, and in here is a Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. So I knew when I went to Glamour Beauty Festival, if Huda Beauty was selling eyeshadow palettes, I definitely wanted to get one. So they were selling these nude eyeshadow palettes or the contour and strobe lip sets, and obviously since we had one of those in the goodie bag, I didn't want to buy one of those, and as I said, I knew I wanted to get a palette anyway. So I got this one, which is the Nude Rich palette. So they had the 3 nude palettes available, and this was the darkest of the 3. And so if I open this up for you guys, it just looks like this. Very autumnal, wintry shades, I feel like, which is why I picked this one, as it was the most like appropriate for the season that we're in. And there's a nice mix of matte and shimmer in here. There are 5 matte shades and 4 shimmer shades. Now I've tried a couple of these shades. One of them I tried in the first impressions, but I'm not going to say which one that was. You'll have to go watch the first impressions when that goes up to find out which shade I tried. But without giving too much away, so far the shades that I've tried have been very pigmented and they're all just really beautiful shades, and I'm just really excited to kind of dive further into this palette. But yeah, so there's not too much I can say as I've not used all of the shades, but the shades I have used are super pigmented, they blend really well, they go on really well, and I absolutely love this palette so far. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this haul. I have a feeling, because of how long I've been filming, this is going to be a very long video, so I apologise for that as well as the lighting. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up and be sure to subscribe down below. Also, let me know in the comments if you have any of these products, or if any of the products that I've mentioned are products that you want to try yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon for the first impressions video. Bye guys!